here we are. We're driving Area 621 down towards Bannon. I got a trailer full of wood. This is the second full trailer that we've gotten from Bowers Forest Products. They have been so good to us. Shout out to them for helping us out with all this old aged cedar. It's 15 years old. Some of it's gray, some of it's got holes in it, some of it's a little bit rotted on the edges. It's just got a lot of character, and it looks so good on this project. It's just amazing. All right, we're stopping here at Elkton, little Mexican place, and it's probably the best or most authentic Mexican food I've ever had. And the only reason I know that is because I came here with a Mexican guy, and he told me this stuff's authentic. Well, I think he did. I don't speak Spanish, but he was pretty excited about it.
We just got through unloading all the wood donated by Bowers Forest Products. We really appreciate that. We're going to be building a pretty cool setup here. Maybe a 6x8 box with a nice roof, huge bay window looking out over this view, and there'll be a throne to sit on there and take care of business the whole time. So looking forward to keeping going with this. It's going to be a fun project to do, and it's going to be great. Stay with us. We're in the actual pit that you will shit in once you sit here, and I am going to climb out now to show you what's going to be happening. We're going to build a deck right here, platform that runs right about to here, and it's going to come out to here. They're going to have a little step up to the deck right here. Door opens, shelter over top. You come in, this is where you sit when you want to do your business. As you sit here, huge picture frame window, viewpoint, looking at Cape Arago. Little wall over here, window right here. Maybe a little sink as you go out the door on the deck outside. You can walk out in the front. Come on down, take care of business right here.
Pretty much about where this back corner is, you know, in your low pot. Yeah, like there. It doesn't have to go out past there, but somewhere like that.
I mean, it's got to be an exact point, right?
Yep.
It's going to be the back side of this.
Yeah, and you sort of, so maybe even we might want it back even.
The back wall has to be fairly close to the pit, but
okay.
It doesn't have to be dead on it. But like you're saying, like there,
somewhere. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so somewhere right in there. As you said, if it's just right on
size
it,
of that rat.
They said it really just needs to be right on it.
Well, it's time to get up and go out. Had our coffee already. The project command center here at 621. And we'll go outside. Here is our sawmill. As you can see, we're right on the coast. Got the trailer full of our tools. And what we've put together here is a Honda 3000, our table saw. What I'm going to do now that we've established the flooring, this is a template that we took down for the guys that are digging the hole where we saw Brian and friends just before. We've got these nice fat 10-foot 2x12s, and I mean that's 2x12. It's actual measurement. This was sawn at the place that we got the wood, which is a shout out to Bowers Forest Products for giving us all this lumber that was kind of left behind for 15 years. And man, it's going to be a great addition to this project. So again, there's part of our view. We're actually looking out this way to northwest. You can see the rest of the property is undeveloped at this point in time, but it's going to get there. So this is the annex to our lumber yard. We put a 40-foot container back here to keep stuff out of the rain and all. And you can see this is the rest of the wood that came from Bowers. And I mean, look at the size of these guys. Just freaking huge. And we got a whole stack of different dimensions, and we're going to pull a bunch of stuff from our little stock room here and take these down and, you know, have the floor all prepped. So as soon as we get the holes dug, we'll bang in this flooring.
Anyway, we went in size, right? So the heaviest guy goes first. So anyway, I was like third in line. And then it got to be midnight, and this one guy goes, I want to go at midnight, I'm like, oh, you can take my place.
Who's going to be the first to use this?
Oh, the
How's it gonna
inaugural
work?
drop. Well, I think there's going to be some kind of competition or some kind of, I don't know. It's going to be a random draw. I don't think it's going to be a straight up, decision. I think there's going to be some gameplay involved and some shenanigans, and a winner will emerge, and then something will emerge from the winner. Those are beautiful.
Oh, they're so nice.
We should sand it maybe.
No, I think not.
This rough. It'll develop a little patina from just people coming in and out.
Yeah.
And shitting all over the place.
Yeah, the spew.
Didn't make it. Didn't
Fill in
make
the
it.
cracks.
Yep, didn't make it. Shit all over the place.
We're going to need a door, so I have to get a door, and as you can see, this is the door that we got. All right, we're going to have to rebuild her. We're going to take it over to the saw shop. I think what I'll do is I'll use the surrounds, bust out all the glass, use the hardware, the door handle, and the hinges and stuff, but this sucker's done. It didn't make the travel very well. It kind of came apart en route. Here's a good idea. We'll just kind of cannibalize this thing. We'll take these outer struts, this cross, and then this base. This is still kind of pretty good wood, so I'll start with that. Pull the lock off of there, and we'll take the handle, and we'll take the hinges. Ugly sucker. Maybe use some of our mahogany that we have. I think that'd be a good idea. Make this thing look pretty sweet. So this is the before picture. Let's see what we can do. So behind me, you see this is the wall of ideas. We've got a right-on wipe-off wall. If you got an idea and you can draw it or you can write it down, we'll probably do it. So each day we come over and kind of look at this and talk about things that we want to do. We know the materials that we have, we know the equipment that we have to make things happen. So if you come up with some silly idea, like we want a giant K-rail wall for safety, well, we're not doing that because we don't have any concrete. And as you can see, it's like the Vietnam jungle in here. Brian cut this path, the one that's behind me. Amazing. This stuff is solid. And a lot of trees overhanging. They're all intertwined. It's amazing how he could get through this. And finally, we're here at the front door of it. Go on in.
Oh, we've got it in a pretty good situation here. We're kind of expanding the flat area a little bit to accommodate our larger base structure. We've got the post holes dug and everything's good. We're kind of dumping some more dirt out of the receptacle, and then of course Aaron is working hard on the duff over here to level it out. So yeah, we're just getting ready. Just stay tuned. Here, let me come in with the snips.
So the dudes are pulling out from what we call duff, and the duff is a layer of years and years and years of stuff falling onto the ground and turning into basically really nice dirt. Well, the before and after, here's the door. Took the frame completely apart, recut it, and brought it in. You can see that the holes for the lock and handle are still there. This centerpiece right here is going to be put together later. It's basically left open. We've got a channel for us to drop something in and then finish this panel of the door. The lower panel are all pieces of mahogany. This is another point in trying to recycle some stuff. These are pallets that come over and they end up at Bowers, and they collected a bunch of them. You can see some of the numbers and information that's on it, and kind of made for some interesting looks. The paint job that's real stuff, man. That's how it came from. We've got the hinges and everything still available, so as soon as we get ready to put this thing up on the wall, it's going to work out great.
Yeah, so that's got to go down quite a bit in that corner still. All right, man. More digging.
Oh yeah.
Construction
The latest
fashion.
in construction fashion. Thank you very much. From Crocs in safety orange. Wear them on the job site. Don't worry, it's going to be fine.
All right, go ahead. Tell us about it, Brian. How's it going?
Sometimes when you dig the post hole, it doesn't line up perfectly with the frame you lay down, and you gotta get in there and shear off the edge of the post hole so the post can sit flush with the frame. It's really important and critical, and one of the best things to do.
So I hear the Chippendales are live tonight. You gonna make the show? Better save some energy.
If we can stay up that late.
While the boys take a break, let's take a look at the progress. So here we are, and we've got the 4 posts that are carrying the main part of the building. Down here we see the holes that we dug, and this is looking good. Now we're going to stabilize these in order to try to get this thing to all stay straight, and that'll be our next process.
Man, what a view. Put a good day's work in. Got the posts up. Base structure is in. Sank the rocks in. Everything looks sturdy. Yeah, it was a good day. We're gonna get it done tomorrow. We got a lot more to do, but this is really looking good. And wow, that view, man, that's $1 million right there. Yeah, we're getting it together on the outhouse, making it happen. We've been pushing on this idea for some time now, maybe 6 months out, and it's good to finally get some movement forward, so we could have a movement. And the view is going to be incredible all the way through. You're looking out over this thing, and it's just amazing. So, yeah, it's been a while. We got the property some time ago, and we've been wanting a place to take care of business, and this is good. We got this. It's really good.
So here we are as day 2, and we've got our planking ready to go. There's 8 pieces right here that will take and cover the whole floor. They're long enough to where they can cantilever out towards the ocean and give us a little deck. So we'll be working with these today. Nice big pieces of cedar, really just beautiful clear cut, clear grain. And you can see our horizon, a little cloudy, overcast today, but still super pretty. And then down here we've got our project. We're all squared up on our posts. These are about 10 footers, 3 feet in the ground. So this is going to be our corners for our wall. And as you see over here, a little bit of an extra space here. This is going to have a deck that's going to cantilever out over the land. And then this whole area here will be covered with the 2x12s that we just looked at. We've got a little more digging to do here in the hole. Probably needs to be another 3 feet deep. So we'll be working on that today. Just going to make some specialized tools to try to drag that out of there. But yeah, this is kind of what it's looking like. This incredible weaved trees that all of them are shaped like the wind. Obviously the wind blows off the sea and just takes these things and bends them completely left.
Man, we just down the hole there about 6 feet head first. Trying
Pulled
to
out
get
his
this
first log.
thing. Got to cut it off, pull it out of there. Woo! I mean, we'll replace it with something a little more malleable. But golly,
How was that coming out?
that was big. That was an effort, boy.
Woo,
Thanks
man.
for helping me,
Ouch.
guys. Woo. Oh man, let's see what we can get into now. Okay. All right, these are coming out. All right. But you know what's cool is that we got a lot of sand down there. That's gonna be a
Good
real
filter. It's a good
great
filter,
filter.
too. Beautiful filter.
Get any more with this?
A little red-faced, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I just went deep, you know. Yeah, we're just digging the pit, the actual pit, putting some measurement on it here. Looking for our drop zone measurement. So if you're sitting here, I mean, we're looking at 7 feet. That's a 7-foot drop. That's a good splash.
hover line?
Well, I don't know. The hover line's going to be higher than that. Probably if you're hovering, so you're probably going to go 7.3, 7.4. But that's still quite a splash zone for the drop on that. But we might have to go a little deeper, just so you don't get any splashback. We're putting a kind of a dig out on the back, so you can have a hit back there.
A spray.
It's like a spray. It's not a guard. It's kind of like a spray area where
Angler.
an angler. It's an angler. It's a spray.
A sprangler.
It's an explosive diarrhea catch basin. Is basically what it is. We're going to call it a sprangler just because that sounds cooler. But it's there, and if that happens, we're ready for sure.
It's in your body.
Smells bad. That's all.
Smells bad. Tastes good.
All right, narrative on the newfound tool. Go.
Okay. Well, what we got here is a deep hole. It's about 7 or 8 feet deep, so you can't really get in there with the post hole diggers because they don't spread apart. So what we've invented here is a pole with a right angle shovel on it, like that. See that? Let's see how that works. You don't get a lot, but it works. And it's a long pole, and we're down deep, digging deep, and that's how you dig deep.
Introduce yourself.
Hey there, I'm Aaron, helping Brian and Mark here put the final touches on this beautiful work of art outhouse. It's going to have the grandest view towards the corner, but I'm really here to talk to you guys about ADA and the regulations we have for coming in here to use this outhouse, the heights of what the toilet may actually be. Right now I'm sitting pretty low, so the height's going to be right up here. 14 inches is about the lowest toilet, but you come in on a wheelchair, you can't get that low. You got to be up a little bit, so 18, 21 inches ADA, and I don't know how far that's going to drop down into the hole here, what could pop up, but oh, whoa,
It's gonna be good. It's fine. It's plenty deep in there, and we're gonna have a lovely time here. I'm sure all the 88 people will be able to
get out of the hole. How do the 88 people get out of that hole each time they're going to use the bathroom? Oh.
It's quite a ways down in there.
All right, you made it.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
Miller.
this is good. I like it.
Sierra time.
We're ADA certified, I'm sure.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, if you fell in there, you could definitely, if you were ADA needed, you could not get out. I've had experience in all sorts of different levels of construction, from foundation to finish. Mostly do tile work now for the last 20 years on my own, and no employees, word of mouth work. So life has been good. I'm ready to get more into being a part of fun projects like this instead of working for money.
We're doing some ADA compliance check. We got Jen. Let's get her. Go ahead, Jen. Grab on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep, looks like it's at least 5 feet deep.
Just a little this dirt there, but she's fine. Yeah, that works
All right.
fine. Thank
Just
you
a
so
little
much for that, Jen.
preliminary.
We really appreciate that, and that's going to go a long way in our certification.
All right. Oh, here, let me help you out there.
Oh, hilariousness.
So on the property in Bandon, this is our facility at the moment. We'll call this the original bathroom. After 41 years in filmmaking, we use a lot of these on set, and they bring them to locations and things. I can't stand the smell of urinal pucks and that blue solution. This new outhouse idea is going to be probably the game changer for this property. Again, the view is outstanding, and overall, the comfort and just the aesthetics of it fit a lot better into the environment than a plastic box.
What are we talking about here? We're seeing how wide
See, about a 24, right?
we're talking about how wide the conduit's going to be.
Or
20, 24,
18
I think.
to 24.
There's going to be a little conduit shelf here that's going to... Yeah, I think you're right. I think 24
Maybe
is
even
perfect.
18 if it's
And we're going to have that kind of go from the deck into the pit. So
20 inches above this per se, plus whatever the height is down to this dirt thing. So what do we need, like a 3-footer?
yeah, not
So
even.
I'm saying, so it's going to come down to like here.
Yeah,
right?
it's going to
So
come
that's
up
going
this.
to be, that's 14 inches, and it's going to come up almost 2 feet here or so, or 20 more. So that's 34, so a 3-footer.
Looks a little bit like a homeless camp, but these are good folks down here this weekend, having a good time with everybody. Weather turned in our favor today. This is day 2, and God, it's just gorgeous outside. Hopefully we have a stunning sunset this evening. That'll be one thing to look forward to.
Cutting off the extra 1.25 inch. Taking up, Brian.
What do we
Can I
need?
get the tape measure, please? I think I'm at 94.25.
Big deck. I think we put all the potted... Battery sounding struggling or what? You kind of got to invent what you're doing.
Like, guys, this is what I want. Maybe it was all for his cigar room. Like,
Rails.
only like
Well, the deck sticks out pretty far, but there's a big drop off here. I don't know, a handrail? I don't know, what's the ADA experts say?
I don't know, like, mostly, 30 inches off of the grade, you don't need a handrail, but, it's only about
Well, if
8
someone was
inches off
walking-
there, but right here it's about 12 feet if you fell under these bushes. So I don't know, we might need some type of special,
No,
device here.
I think
on
we're
the
just
side.
safety third. And so, the handrail is like more of a safety first issue. I think we wait until someone falls off.
I
and
think
then
if
put
somebody
a
could
handrail.
actually get a wheelchair around that corner, I'd be impressed anyway.
Right. We'll wait and see what happens. If someone falls, then we'll put a handrail.
Yeah.
That's all right. Handrails, who needs them?
Anyway, they've got a great view.
Oh, pretty fucking sweet. How about it? The deck is going down nice.
All right, give us your thoughts.
I just laying the deck down, feeling like it's getting real solid. This is nice. This is really good. The foundation is solid, and now the deck's tying it in nice and tight. It's good. This is really going to be strong. I think we can all just be safe in here when we.
There was mention of maybe switch into a bomb shelter. What do you think?
Well, if there's some high wind warning or some surf advisory or some tsunami or some natural disaster that came our way, I'm certain we could all make it through if we, hunker down inside the outhouse. It's so solid. Definitely. I hope that never happens.
Yeah, we can put it in the paper as a safe space.
We know what we have. We know what we can do. We know our skills. So let's get it done. Break's over. Go back to work. Most people sit in a 9-to-5 job They're there for 2 hours, and the next thing you know, I haven't had a break. We're out here on the coast, and we're building a house on the edge of a cliff in a deep forest. Do you think we are afraid? No. We drink protein drink, and it guards against bears, cougars, mountain lions, Indians, savages, snipers, you name it, we'll take them on, and by the end of the day, we'll get the job done.
Chris, I don't think you need to go up high with your hand, that awkward
Squishy.
Did you guys get the Windex?
Yeah, we got Windex.
Okay.
Yeah, something to get that blue mark. Holy shit.
Yep.
You watch that?
Oh yeah, looking good.
Oh, Jesus. We're fine.
Woo! Yeah, that's a heavy window, all right. Notice the guy with the silver hair was carrying the cell phone camera. Yep, silver fox. Oh.
Oh my god.
Coming to you.
Yep, let me just.
So,
So I'm just getting an idea of how high we can go, what our top up here is going to be.
yeah, it's a beautiful window to have looking out.
Here, Brian. Here, Brian. Take a look at how beautiful that is.
Careful.
Here we got it.
It's another.
Oh,
This is really coming along great. I'm holding up the big window here. We're about to place it in the molding that Aaron is carefully constructing. It's fantastic, and soon we'll be looking through the glass out of the Pacific Ocean. It's amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
I mean, we're not holding it until we get back.
Someone will poop at some point. Wow, that's looking fucking good. Look at that window.
You have the siding and shit.
You just took one. Well, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll get a broom down here and swing this shit off.
Yeah, somebody's got to
Job
bring
site.
this shitter up, man.
I know.
Wow.
It's looking pretty fucking good.
I had a by a laser. I had another 2x6 out here that I cut for this support. Draw a circle around the outside of it.
And then just
And
slip it down in there.
then you're gonna cut, give yourself a 1/4 inch extra, 8-inch hole, and then you'll slide that down. You'll be hitting some dirt down there. You'll go, I can't get it down any further. You can mark it off and say, okay, that's the height that it's gonna be at. I have to cut off 6 inches.
Is
or,
my 18
oops,
from the edge of this runner?
No,
to,
your 18 is gonna have to be like from here.
is this 18 though now? Because I think we went from the side of this thing. I think we're smaller than 18 now. I wonder if I can where I can get it from.
Come on in, Maura.
I
Come on, open the door
Hey,
it goes this way. I want to tell you that in about 15 minutes there'll be a breakfast bell.
Okay.
for. I'll breakfast bell.
What, one of those fireworks to shoot off? Boom! You gotta be the
Luna would
breakfast
like
bell.
You make the
You
little.
can sit, you're sitting over here to your left.
My mom would go like this when we were camping. We'd sit in her hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be over this way, right here.
This is the where
Yeah. Like
A
right
little
in here, like,
sketch in with the-
like you in use, out of use,
Right.
like right across here,
Well, it's a secret. It's
Oh,
a
whoops.
secret, I think. We don't want to tell anybody. Unless
Damn.
I
Box
love
on the wrong
secrets,
side.
so that's
God
good.
damn it. How does that happen? I'll just keep it on one.
Oh, those brackets?
Yeah. there's-
Oh, I have them.
So you have. I saw those in Europe.
Yeah, but we'll just buy new ones. for
So
you.
yeah. So okay. So in 12, we can decide how long we want them.
Yeah,
we don't want
yeah,
10s,
yeah.
we want 9s. We
And
can
we-
always bring it back, but 10-footers will get us to like out here
Yeah.
of an overhang, which might be a little far.
Oh, no. It's,
When and how did the project idea come up for the $1 Million View?
Well, you know, we don't have a septic system in place here on the property, so we're looking for a place to use. I have a porta-john that they bring and come and clean, but we thought a pit toilet would be a good idea. So, you know, we looked around on the property, and, you know, once we saw that view location, it seemed pretty viable for a pit toilet. So we started clearing that area, and it's just incredible. It just thought it would be the neatest thing to sit and, you know, take care of business looking out over the ocean. So yeah, that's just kind of was a thought that we had sitting around the campfire.
So finally we're down at the beach property, and this has been talked about for quite some time, 5 to 6 months. I think it was maybe late last year that we started to talk about the concept, and then we had some help. We had Bowers Forest Products chime in, and they gave us a whole ton of old cedar to start the process. And it was just a matter then of trying to find a date or a time that we could start, kind of get things together. And that came up this weekend. So we, so if you're curious what I do with this project, I do everything saws, everything mechanical, everything generators, everything motorhome, everything in the entire camp. And my mission is to get this job done. What happened to the ocean? Somebody check that. The ocean's gone. Okay, I'll be right back. So Brian, you know, this has been a dream job for you. How's it going? Let's get an update.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's been good. We're really making great progress today. We kind of leaped forward and put a door on. As you can see here, it's open, so it's hard to see how that works. But we've also got the hole for the base here that goes down into the actual pit, and just now doing the final touches on the shaping of the pit, knocking the dirt out, keeping it deep.
Yeah, it looks like you got what is it, a 40-gallon? You're gonna try to fill that? What's up with the garbage can?
Knock the dirt down. You see, you take this tool here. And
no, we're talking about that bit behind you there.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be kind of a sleeve that goes from the top of the earth to the below your bottom, right where you're going to let your thing loose.
So it's the kind of afterburner.
And no, it just kind of lets it, you know, go down into.
Oh, I see. It shapes it on the way down.
It's kind of like a funnel. It's a poo funnel.
Gotcha. Dirty jobs done dirt cheap right here. You're watching. You're watching the Outhouse channel, sponsored by DeWalt. Here we have Brian looking for Indian artifacts down in the hole.
Cultural resources is the proper terminology, and if you find one, we'll put the project on the brakes, and it'll be on ice for the rest of the season.
Is that the?
So if we find one, let's not say anything really out loud.
Find one, put one in the shitter.
Is that the proper PR for that?
But I had the tribe people came out and did look around and say that we were probably not going to find any cultural resources on the property. So I feel pretty comfortable about what we're doing. So, but you never know. Maybe gold from some long ago burial thing.
All right, keep digging. Looks good.
As die gesehen in deiner Leben? They darker than us. Woof!
Well, one thing about motorhomes is, you know, you got a bathroom inside, and every once in a while you have a buildup, and the next thing you know, you're smelling kind of some sewer smell. But God, I smelled it this morning, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, God damn, what's the problem here? So I mixed up some stuff to try to take care of it and everything, and then I realized that the burner on the stove was kind of cracked open, so it wasn't what I was smelling, it was propane. So lucky I didn't blow the motorhome up. Action.
It's just like the Navy uses that afterburner and the F4. This is the JPL, Jet Propulsion Laboratory afterburner, and it's going to go in here like a rocket and help funnel anything that's happening rocket-like down. And it's like the anti-rocket down funnel from JPL. The best one you can get on the market, and I don't recommend you messing around unless you know what you're doing.
There. Call that choice Raptor number 2. So my name's Aaron Culp. I'm a friend of Brian and Maura for about 30 years now. My wife Jen went to Chico with Maura, so we came up to the property last year, and we're so enthralled by it. We knew we needed to get back, and we got invited back for 4th of July this year, and we thought, oh, great. let's go up to the property and spend a week along the coast. And the night before I left, I get a little note from Brian saying, hey, if you want to throw in your tool belt, I know with your experience, maybe you want to help us out with this outhouse project. So I threw in a couple cordless tools and made my way to the property here, and have been pretty amazed by what we've created in the last couple days. I really thought we were really going to be just like digging a pit and building something the size of a blue outhouse shed, and instead we've created like a work of art with $1 million view, and be the best bathroom anywhere around.
Here we are back at the sawmill, and right now we're working on the throne. This will be the box that everybody sits on, and it's again out of cedar. We have a ton of cedar. It's probably the perfect thing for the coast. It wears well. It'll probably start turning gray. It kind of wards off a lot of the problems that most woods have with rot. We are using our structure along with pressure treated lumber to try to keep it solid. But this stuff is so great to work with. It's soft. It drills and cuts easily. It gets in your nose. It gets in your eyes. It's irritating. But best part about it is it just looks so good. It's just got great colors and everything. But things are going well. Got a great team with me on this one, and we're just having a lot of fun here at the coast.
We use DeWalt tools exclusively on our build out here. They go where you go, so we go where they go. And this is the kind of thing we use. Cordless, because you can get out into the reaches of the environment without having a cord. And that's what you need. DeWalt tools, they go where we go.
Hey, honey. Using my tools again? Babe, don't forget your shirt.
Wow, just thinking about a big 4-day push to build this thing out, and it's really come together nicely, and just gratitude for the people involved, Mark and Aaron and just the people who donated the products. Just really great effort entirely from everybody just to make this thing happen. So just props, man, because this is really cool, and we can't wait to finish it out. It's got a little ways to go, but it's getting really close, and we made great leaps forward this go round. So yeah, man, we're about to have to drop one in the $1 million view. Stay with us.
So then I turned one of the tables over, had to get some stuff done on the bottom of it, and all of a sudden I feel this sting right on my neck, and I thought, what the fuck was that? And I got a bee sting right on my neck. And of course, these guys that I'm with are like, here, dude, come over here. Take some of this plant, and then you chew it with your saliva, and then you put it on a sting, and it'll suck out the poison. So as you can see, I got green teeth from eating this stuff, and I have it on my neck, and actually it's working. It's some sort of plant, and I guess what I'll do is on the bottom of the screen here, or in the bio or whatever, we'll try to figure out what that is. It actually is working. Old Indian remedy. It's like the time I got stung by jellyfish in Mexico, and they told me to pee on my leg. I thought, God, that's the stupidest tourist thing anybody could ever do. Well, this is my last day coming down to work on the project. I've walked about 6 miles a day on this path back and forth, picking up tools and supplies to build the $1 Million View. And so far, everything in my world is done. So the rest of it is the pit toilet that Brian's got to do some fabrication with. The roof supplies came in this week, and you can see right over here, we've got some corrugated green metal materials. It's actually painted a nice green color to mix in with all of what we've gotten around the outside like this. So my job today is put some stringers in down like these little guys here to catch all that, and then we've got our joists and stuff all set from the last time that we were here. And this is it. This is basically the final draw on all this. And the great part is that I get to look at the view. However, as you can see, it's not really a great view today. It's pretty foggy out here. You can just see it just coming across onto the platform up there where Brian's working on the yurt. And this is kind of a normal day down here for October, I guess. But we were supposed to have nice, bright, sunny, and maybe that'll happen a little later this afternoon. There's something about doing something for free that seems just like you get more satisfaction out of it. I'm at a point in my life where it's not about the money anymore. It's more about the accomplishment. I want to go home and I want to grab the door handle on my house. I want to walk through the door and I want to look back and feel like I really did something today. And that's kind of what the camaraderie and the work ethic and the labor and the hours and everything has been down here at the beach in Southern Oregon. Everybody got involved. We had wives and friends and the co-workers, and it just seemed to be kind of so flawless in the sense that everybody decided on what we were going to do. It was kind of a crew of 3 that looked it over, and then we'd bring the girls in and have them take a look at it and say their piece about, what would be comfortable for them. So everyone was considered. There wasn't any tiffs or any sort of, problems or drama. It just was, man, the saws are running all day. The hammers, the screw guns, everything is just working. And all of a sudden, it's like one of the gals just came down and she's like, God, you have done so much in 3 days. Every time I come down here, there's another wall or the windows in. They just clip the bushes. You can actually see the $1 Million View. And it is. That's what this is all about. It's not necessarily an outhouse. It's a $1 Million View.
Stars switch.